Yeah.
Welcome to another brilliant game between Nice Watchmen and Dawn of Dynamite. What a brilliant delivery! Brilliant delivery by Yusuf. Once again, those consistent line and lengths.
Yes,
we welcome Mozam and Mazarbai onto the commentary box here.
My pleasure to be here, Adnan. Yes, a great contest here. Two teams at the bottom of the table, itching to get a point however they can. And Yusuf just strained down the leg side with a wide there.
I think if he can replicate that first delivery consistently, he will be troubling the batsman a lot.
Well, the equal pace here. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. We're here today. Yusuf's got some good pace. He's straying a bit down the leg side today.
That's it.
Got a new opening batsman with Zaid Rasool. Zaid is the top scorer as far as I'm aware at number 8.
I believe your stats are slightly incorrect. I am the top scorer in this league currently.
They're top scorer.
Okay. However, you are correct to say he's the top scorer for his own team.
The baller comes around the wicket, steaming in.
Okay.
A bit of confusion there, hesitation. The batsman a little bit slow to get off the mark there, but he makes it comfortably in the end.
He's a new sensation, the youngster.
Yeah, we have a debut player today actually, Osman
Ali from Peshawar.
He has been in the circuit for quite some time, but he hasn't made an appearance in the YMA league.
Imran Fahad's father-in-law is no longer part of the PCB, so new talent able to make their way in.
Definitely.
That was a full tough missed out by this youngster.
Missed opportunity. Some nerves there.
Oh, he's a very good all-rounder. He has that pull shot and a cut shot, which is crucial for this kind of league.
That's what I mean.
And considering the dimensions of this venue. Okay, brilliant shot, brilliant.
The third man, and the run-out opportunity.
Definitely. Missed opportunity there. There was a very easy run-out opportunity there.
I don't think Zaid Rasool's warmed up today before the game.
I think there's a problem with the communication between the batsmen here. They need to make clear calls. Okay, good shot.
Just picking the fielder there.
Yeah, Zaid needs to aim for the gaps actually here.
Mozam, what do you think about this field setting? The fielders are in close, no one on the boundary here.
I think
Much better call.
Steer down.
Much better call. Much
There's an
better.
overthrow here. Yeah, there's an overthrow, 3 runs.
Yeah, coming back to your question, Mazarbai, as the bowler's not warm enough yet, he don't know where his line and lengths are. I think it's the right field at the moment.
I think they're changing the keeper here.
Deliveries to get into
Skipper's
stride.
coming in, Yusuf Ali.
So that was actually quite a productive over, 11 for none.
But I do believe they need to bring the fielders in. There needs to be definitely a more aggressive field set. Zaid then is definitely more of an anchoring type of role.
So Sai bowling now from the pavilion end.
I look forward to his bowling actually. I haven't.
And there's a bit of a confusion here. Zaid's hit the ball onto the boundary on his second attempt. I don't think that's allowed on number.
No, not at all. I don't think he meant to hit the ball there.
And the full delivery.
Okay, brilliant delivery.
Just missed the outside edge there, number.
Yeah.
Just missed the outside edge. I think it was a fumble from the keeper, Yusuf Ali.
Zaid is fishing in a very dangerous region there. Brilliant shot. Over the infield there, brilliantly done.
Well, Adnan, as you know, left-handers at their best, much more elegant players than the right-handers. I'd pay all my money just to watch that shot again.
Brilliant shot again. And then, very good. Very well done.
Well, I don't know where he's got those bails from. There must have been 50 pence from eBay.
I mean, Yusuf is a brilliant wicketkeeper, even from last match. He was part of 2 brilliant run-outs.
And not to forget the controversy he was part of.
Yes, we need to talk about the last week, guys.
No, I think part of that game mostly was the organisers to blame actually.
I don't
Very
agree
bad
at number.
one.
I do not
And
agree.
Wild throw from the fielder.
one of the organisers, we have tried to improve the league and be more focused on bringing decisions which are fair to both teams. And
Just to stop you there, Adnan Bhai, I think Zubair took a lot of the criticism when he gave a decision and the batsman didn't walk.
Well, the thing is, my fellow commentators, my question is, when you have technology and DRS in place in this day and age and the era, why not use it? Why did the umpire have to make a decision when he was unsure about it?
I agree.
very good point, Mozam. And I would like to tell you that we are trying to fund a better quality camera which can capture the entire venue. right now we are limited and we don't have access to the two corners. The viewers can see. Oh, brilliant!
And great use of the feet. Not to forget, that's a very loose ball, making that ball into a full toss.
Full toss and straight down the ground for
It
4.
got exactly what it deserved.
Showing the maker's
Exactly
name
what
of the
the
bat,
doctor
and
ordered.
that is nothing.
Very, very good use of the feet there.
It's 23.
Good ball, swinging away. Just
Good,
got the inside edge.
good reply by the bowler there. Targeting the Yorker region.
Barcelona giving a bit of pat on the back to the bowler. And a short delivery. And a front foot defence for North.
So this bowler here from Naiwala in Pakistan is a barber in Pejol. Some good talent, raw talent among the Slovakians of Pejol. Finding his groove with his left arm in swing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, this is what happens. When you're putting pressure on the field, these kind of mistakes are going to happen. And Usman has shown a brilliant example of how you can put the pressure on the field.
That's right, Hamis, absolutely.
There was nothing difficult about gathering that ball, but because Usman was running to the other end, once again, a brilliant display of running.
Usman Bai is leading the batting for the batsman. Just to come back to Mozam's comment about the Naiwala.
Oh, Kazam is coming online. Okay, I'm
Without
really...
any explosive batting, they're already on 28 off 3 overs. This is brilliant display of batting and running between the
Just to
wickets.
say about the Naiwala, I can remember getting a haircut from him for 500 rupees.
Absolutely. Has it gone to 500? Last time I visited Peshawar, it was only 5 rupees.
The Domino Pizza guy's here now.
I'm very glad to
Can you
hear
deliver?
about your, barbershop
Has he got
stories.
extra large swing on?
Okay.
How he gone?
Not out.
His foot is on the line.
Yes.
I think we could check the. Can we check this?
Yeah, this.
You can't see from here.
In case there's anything.
Nothing controversial there. You see, the line belongs to the umpire. There was nothing behind the line there. Is that right? This line
Yeah, you're right. His foot was stamped on the line. Yeah.
So that should really be given.
I mean, if the team has any issues, they can actually look at this on the camera again. Oh, brilliant! What a delivery!
Brilliant. He's gone around the legs.
Justice is served there. Kazam full
And the batsman really cramped for room there, trying to
full delivery
work that.
onto the middle stump.
Down leg.
That is, justice is served, boys. I am sorry, but Yusuf Ali has been very unlucky throughout the tournament. I would like to comment.
No, you are correct. You are correct. Yusuf has been unlucky.
Classed as a draw, and I think a bit of backpocketing was taking place.
No, I understand your concerns completely, and Yusuf has every right to bring his concerns to the committee. No doubt about that.
Yusuf Ali. Yusuf. Yusuf Ali, Zindabad.
You can't.
Yeah, I know. Don't it.
So Kazam coming in, bowling his slow off spin.
No, Kazam is bowling well.
defines it.
The only issue is Kazam struggles to bowl against a left-hand batsman.
This is the thing, you see. I don't understand as an off spinner how you struggle to bowl to left-handers.
And he's bowling left arm.
You're going across him.
Yeah, I think people have their own preference and.
Well, there you go.
Full delivery and lofted for 0.
Okay.
Good shot. Is he
Brilliant shot. No, only 2 batsmen have got
So
it.
we're told this is the best batsman of the hit and run team on display now.
An opportunity for run out.
Batsman. Oh!
That's
right.
Could not stop them.
This is not good. Shambal is from the veteran. And the legend of the team is 47 on the back, in case you didn't realise who did that. Mazabai, just referring to hit and run, I'm talking about yourself. Best batsman of the hit and run team.
I don't think so. I think we have a lot of talent in our team. We have scientists. We have Hamza, who's performed today. What a fantastic inning from Hamza today.
We saw
12 balls, 25.
Brilliant,
retired.
really was. He was on top of the loose balls to say he was not on a... Coming back. Oh, what a shot. Real power.
Hamza has definitely.
He wasn't on a good streak with the ducks earlier on, but he made full advantage of those loose balls and really put the pressure back onto the ball.
Yeah, very good point.
Short delivery.
Oh, brilliant! What a beautiful delivery. Beaten the batsman on all ends.
Saying that about scientists, yes, agreed. Plenty of potential there, great talent. But he was doing donuts over the ball today in the field, don't you think? Running over the ball. Sorry, Adnan, you might have missed that one.
But I'm aware of his fielding standards.
Yes.
Coming back to Hamza's point, I think he has shown glimpses of greatness in his recent innings. But at the start of the tournament, I felt like he was struggling with his technique. And his 2 golden tooth dogs testify to this.
How many? He made a blunder of mine.
He made 29 today. 39 runs. Wow. He really has compensated for his previous.
You see there, the fielding team has no confidence in their fielders. Had that overthrow not taken place, he would have had a try, I think.
That is a brilliant point there, brilliant point.
And the Naivala
well played, really.
And once again, there's an opportunity.
That's all right.
I believe the fielding team should always be willing to take that chance for the run out, right? Even if there has been an overthrow, they should have full confidence in their fielders to back up the ball.
Definitely on that line. The short delivery.
Drop.
This is the thing, Adnan. Your ballers need full backing from the fielders.
I agree. I completely agree to that point.
It's not an easy.
Naivala coming in. Short delivery again. And
oh my goodness! That is rubbing salt on the wound there.
Almost over the bowler's head, and that is the worst sight for a fast bowler on the cricket field, to see the ball sail over his head. High and handsome for 6.
Short again. Oh, very good defense.
Fantastic batting
by the debutant.
He's seen the opportunity where he's seen a loose ball and hit it over, deposited it for 6, but this one's a good ball, showing full respect to the bowler.
Naivala's coming in.
Oh, what a
run out opportunity.
Really good shot. Inside out, that one.
I think also what is to be noted is Arsalan's placement in the field.
Is he captain?
Yeah, I believe Arsalan has taken over the ropes with the captain.
I think it's possible that the captaincy pressure is showing on his fielding, dropping a catch, letting one go for 4. But he's a great batsman.
No doubt.
Class batsman, and hopefully he'll make up with it with the bat.
How many runs are there? So they have
46 for the loss of 1. After 5 overs.
After 5 overs. That's brilliant. 46.
Coming around the wicket now.
Once again.
It's truly a day of drops today. As you saw in the first game, 5 drop catches as well. This is not good.
This is unlike Yusuf. Normally he is a brilliant fielder, and I believe he took a brilliant catch in the previous game, wicket keeping as well. So, oh my goodness, brilliant delivery! What a beautiful delivery.
Just to add, the power play has been taken, just to confirm. I think the main commentators have missed that.
Well noted, Mazavai. As you know, I'm just a guest today. Do you think for the fielding, the conditions got a part to play? Ball might be a little bit wet because of the weather, or what do you think?
No, you are mentioning the weather, and I would like to add. I would like to add.
I'd like to add, Adnan has just...
Some CO2 has been released.
I see Michael Holden tell me, Adnan just fart, Me not take that.
Changing
just, you might wish to move for a short period.
Case stuff.
And a good defense. And good fielding there. Good for defense.
The point I was going to make before the CO2 was released. Today the weather is quite cold. We're looking at 7 degrees outside, and I think this may be a important factor why there are so many drop catches.
Adnan, you're lucky, you're not fought in the presence of Viv Richards. He come after you with the bat,
I truly am lucky for that.
So that's 6 overs gone, 51 for 1.
This team has a potential to break the record for the highest total if they continue to score at this rate.
So let's talk more about the tactics at the moment. Such a great start. You see, still left that cover boundary vacant. What do you think about this?
Yeah, definitely.
So you see, this is exactly what I'm saying.
They need to target that huge gap available.
Yes,
and it'll be interesting to see how Kazam bowls to his field. Oh! Okay, brilliant field. Brilliant
field. Power play and inside the opportunity. And a beautiful run out by Yusuf Ali. I don't think he gets enough credit. What do you think, Mozambique?
No, Yusuf is a brilliant wicketkeeper.
He's got some unregistered players coming onto the pitch. You don't know what's happening here.
What is happening here? Excuse me, your name, please?
Grant Flower comes on, does his business with the bails. Yes, the other bail there, please.
So that you know, they've got this overseas player coming today from Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. You see those big eyes light up like Muralitharan. He will seize upon any bad ball.
I think
but he's a batsman who knocks the ball.
I think
very
Kazim,
clever. Very
yeah,
clever
definitely.
batsman.
I think Kazim will enjoy bowling to the right-hand batsman. He definitely has a preference.
It's a good challenge. Let's see. So Kazim Hussain ready to bowl, steaming in as fast
Saqib
as he
will
can.
be looking to tap. That's exactly in that region and running for a single. Preferably, they will be willing to actually looking forward to hitting the wall as well.
You will notice, Adnan, the lazy elegance Saqib has behind his batting. Really great.
Oh, what a shot! Raw power,
Truly,
raw power.
I think it's about time he retires. Almost on 15, eh? He's on 21.
4 more runs before he retires.
According to Benedict. Benedict tells me he's on 21.
Our statistics team is telling us that the debutant is actually on 21 runs with a strike rate of 116. What a brilliant strike rate!
So dot-to-dot bowling is the best thing to do with this kind of pace. Just bowl on the dot.
Well, swinging delivery, in swinging Yorker.
Good run there, good run.
I'm sure that is leg bias.
That run is a result of good communication between the two batsmen.
I'd just like to point out, you see this partnership and the batting throughout this innings, there is space for orthodox batting here. Brilliant batting, playing with a straight bat, you see, not playing behind the wicket. Brilliant advertisement for cricket.
I completely agree with you there, Mozam. There is no need to throw the kitchen sink at every ball.
Absolutely.
Those that are technically capable seem to excel in this league. And the prime reason for that is because they have polished their pulls and cut shots.
Absolutely, going back to the point you made at the beginning. We've not seen any reverse or sweep shots for that matter.
Or dill scoops.
That's right, yeah.
Classical orthodox batting here.
So there's a bit of a mother's meeting going on around the bowler. What does this bowler bring to the party? Right arm over the wicket.
That's called the no ball and a wide.
Absolutely. It's a free hit.
Is that a free hit?
That's a free hit.
No,
Well, the
it's
bat-
a wide. It's a
Oh,
wide.
it's a wide. Sorry.
There, it's a wide. The wide overrules the no ball. Like a missed opportunity there.
All right.
Miscommunication with you.
Adnan,
Square leg
good to
giving
see you've read the up-to-date instructions
ICC code
and the
of,
manual.
Oh, very good shot. Very good
Just as
shot.
we talk about the sweep
talk
shot.
about the sweep shot. A beautiful sweep by Saqib from Sri Lanka.
Really, that's
These Sri Lankans
Mahela
really are
Jawardena
good
replay,
at
the
sweeping
good
the ball.
old days of Mahela Jawardena. Getting on top of the ball, keeping your eyes on the ball right till the last second. Really good shot. Good shot. Well batted. That's a retirement for him, mate.
Well bite, well Usman. Brilliant innings.
A good debutant inning from the youngster.
Usman. Very well batted, Usman.
You need to come.
Out comes the captain. He had a brilliant innings last game. Nearly took the team over the line.
Question is he loose enough?
I believe he is the perfect batsman to come in here. He has the right level of aggression.
You see, I'm not too sure about this attitude in the field. You've got Kazim Hussain there leaning on the boundary. Absolutely ridiculous. As if he's bowled a 10-over spell in the
And the
test match
skipper's
in
coming
Dubai.
now
Yeah, definitely.
with a strike
I
rate
mean,
of 0.
there really is questionable fitness in this team.
Absolutely. Look at that, hands on hips.
What a
Oh.
shot.
No. Slight brain freeze there for the fielder. He forgot that he needs to catch with one hand actually.
He's used to putting the hairs with 2 hands. A bit of miscommunication there from the Naiwala.
That's right.
Short ball and
Oh.
a swing. This is not helping his strike rate.
I mean, Jimmy does not need to do this in the first few balls. He needs to first settle in, get his eye in, then he can launch for these big shots.
What do we make of this overseas player, Saqib Hussain? A beautiful strike rate here from
Is the
Saqib.
captain going to roll his arm over? What's happening here?
Yeah, that appears to be the case.
Has come into the ball. Right arm slow, loopy delivery.
He's a very unorthodox bowler. Confusing for the batsman who's not faced him. The likes of Sohail Tanvius sometimes. You look at this, wrong-footed. Look at that, really well played. Just watching the
Piercing
ball
that
right
gap there.
to the last second, and that is the way to play a new bowler for the first time.
I think Jimmy needs to follow in the steps of the overseas player.
I think he's hungry for big runs.
Delivery and
There you
Oh,
go.
4 runs, 4 runs.
You see,
Okay.
I read his mind.
shot.
Second.
Very good prediction there by Mozam.
Well, you can tell he's hungry.
Very good drill. Good comeback by the bowler there. I think that's the region he needs to be targeting.
Come back to Mozam there. Are you trying to say that he's not had tea today?
And another forceful shot through the covers.
Oh! Oh!
Very good appeal here from the wicketkeeper.
Miscommunication there between the batsmen. There was a very good run-out opportunity there. I mean, Jimmy is definitely not the fastest candidate on the pitch right now, so they need to target the side that Jimmy is running to. Oh, once again, brilliant. Oh, okay, this misfielding is ready.
Let me tell you, he definitely sends that ball fast to the boundary, and that's
Yes.
all that matters really with him.
He really is one of the most powerful players on this pitch. Oh, and
That's a great example.
that testifies to his power.
That's 83 for 2 after 9 overs.
These final 3 overs, they need to really make sure they start picking up that run rate. And Jimmy is the perfect man to do this job.
I also think he's got the perfect partner in Sakib who rotates the strike.
Absolutely.
9 ballers coming in and
Oh, brilliant
straight
shot,
down to
brilliant
third man
shot.
for 2 runs. No risk in there. Might be an overthrow. No, good fielding. Good backing up there.
I mean, the openers have set a perfect foundation for these guys right now to set loose.
So the keeper's asking him to bowl fast, really loudly, exposing all his tactics. I don't know how wise that is.
Okay, brilliant running, brilliant running.
You see, he's bowled a quicker one. The batsman already knew he was set up for it. He just took it off his pads. Easy runs.
3 runs. 5 off 2 balls.
I mean, even if the bowler is aware as what kind of bowling you're going to do, as long as you're able to execute it and pitch the ball in the right location, you can still. Oh! Very good opportunity.
Good cricket overall.
Just to the credit of the captain, he makes up for the misfield earlier. Good backing up that ball going at pace there.
Brilliant backing up by Aslan there, actually.
See how the bowler bowls to Jimmy.
Oh!
That's 2 runs again. Two balls left.
Brilliant shot, brilliant shot.
2 runs. This is a
You
big
see,
over
he
this.
hits it with so much force, you're not going to catch that one-handed. There's no way. And there's last ball of the over coming up now.
Okay, good comeback by the bowler. But I mean, the fielding has been appalling, really. I am not impressed by the fielding today. A lot of
94 for 2 and 10 overs done.
I think Batsman and Robin are going to be reaching 3 figures for the first time in this league. A great mark to reach, a great feat.
In the tournament.
And I believe the psychological pressure on the other team once you reach 3 figures is enormous. So it'll be very. Oh, okay, good shot, and good delivery. He was in.
Is that overthrows?
At this stage of the game, I think they need to be running them with wickets in hand.
Yeah, definitely. They need to take the risk now because.
Who's this coming onto the pitch? Islamic help?
Shadab Khan from Pakistan flying in.
Wide delivery.
That's 3 runs.
The issue with these wide deliveries is the moment it hits the back, you've cost the team 3 runs.
So I think the ball is trying too hard. Really trying too hard here. He just needs to stick to basics. This kind of pace and turn on this pitch is ideal. Doesn't need to try ball any quicker than that.
Full delivery, beautiful.
Brilliant, very well played. Not a bad delivery at all.
Full delivery
Very good
and
shot.
swept.
I mean, if we go back to the cricketing manual at this stage of the game, what do they all say? Bowl those yokers. And that's what Kazam needs to do.
Right in the block ball at 20 miles per hour.
I just think his pace is not made for them yokers. I think he needs to bowl a lot of slow balls, a little different deliveries, short slow balls, full slow balls. What do you think, Mozambique?
To the contrary,
That's,
I don't think pace is that important.
That's
If
100
you
up for
can
the
bowl
batting
that
team.
yoker.
100 up for the batting team.
Oh, brilliant. The 100 is up. Oh,
That's another.
that's not a wide. That's
I
not.
think that is
No wide.
Not giving a wide.
You switch grip, so no wide.
It wasn't a switch.
Well,
I
even
think that may be a blunder from the umpire. He's not actually changed the grip of his bat. He's just turned the face of the bat.
Yes.
So still should be given wide.
Yeah. According to the league rules, we've decided that even if you... Oh, brilliant shot, 6 runs. Even if you haven't switched the grip, if there is intention from the batsman to actually move that way, then we won't give it wide.
Let's go back to that shot. What a great shot that was. Waking on the back foot, rocking forward in the last minute, knowing the ball is full and depositing it out of his side. So Yusuf Ali here to bowl the last over.
How many runs are they on?
It's 110 off 11 overs.
110. The previous highest total, I believe, is 117 by Molvi Sixers.
I would just like to say the last game, Hit and Run should have got over 120 runs. If it wasn't for the tail enders, we would have got there. That's true.
Last over.
I would like to add that Yusuf should have bought himself back earlier, because a lot of the damage has already been done. So this is not
Brilliant
good.
running, brilliant running.
This is not good keeping.
Just going back to your point, Adnan, Yusuf's no longer captain, just to remind you, so he could not have brought himself back on. It's the decision of the new captain, Arsalan Khan, Khurshid.
Yeah, you make a good point. So Yusuf is not to be blamed in regards to who decides which bowler is going to come on.
Very good shot.
Once again, good effort, good effort.
Fantastic
He's
use
cutting
of
hairs.
this.
He's thinking he's cutting hairs again, this one, Naiwala.
What hairs are you talking about?
And a full shot, and running. And this is a run out opportunity.
Oh, wow. That throw was completely misdirected.
And a fantastic game. A round of applause for Saqib.
Brilliant innings, brilliant.
So they've gone past the highest score of the tournament, 117. They're now on 118. And the last ball of the innings, can they finish at 10 and over? 2 more runs required. Oh, they have indeed. That's 120 they've made. Really good effort, that is.
Very well done, guys. Very well done. They have set a huge total for Night's Watchmen, actually.
Now we will be back after the break for the book chase.
See you back in 15 minutes time.